What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and some days when I'm looking for video game news, it's difficult to find. We had the Fortnite World Cup this weekend. I talked about Polygon and their Rockstar quote-unquote leaks, and I was not sure we'd have a fourth video for today because I like to put out 4 on Mondays because I know that there's a lot of news that floats over the weekend, and there's a lot of catching up to do. And of course, many people are getting through that long workday and they're happy to have a small distraction. And this little article fell in my lap, so to speak. And I thought, what a better, I just felt so blessed, so lucky, so honored to be able to cover what is happening tomorrow on Twitch. That's right. Some of the famous Twitch streamers like Casey Tron and others are gathering together to raise awareness for, now I don't think I can actually say this word anymore on this platform, but Twitch streamers plan to, we'll call it, they plan a quote SLUT stream to raise awareness. Okay, this is totally not about them, obviously, but look, I understand that being a female streamer on Twitch has a unique set of challenges. It also has a unique set of advantages. You get early access to the thirsty boys who often spend a lot more money than just your casual game streaming fan. But you also, you know, if you are a legitimate streamer, a legitimate, competitor, it's difficult to be taken seriously. I don't know why, obviously. It's hard to imagine that, wearing low-cut tops and all that kind of stuff is a problem, but it is. I mean, I understand, like, legitimately, I do. And I also know that speaking to female streamers behind the scenes, most of them don't care for Casey Tron and others. It's like, the female streamers don't have a lot of good role models. They don't have a really popular female streamer that isn't a total train wreck. Not to say the male streamers are necessarily that much better, but there are many male streamers who are acknowledged and renowned for their skill, and there's not a ton of female streamers like that. We have people like Alinity and Casey Tron, old guard, honestly, old Twitch streamers, legacy thottery, in my opinion. Tomorrow, a veteran, actually, that's funny they wrote that. Okay. A veteran Twitch streamer is organizing a day called Blank Stream for women gaming online to band together and deflate the power of that word. For over a decade, that word has been under siege. Annual walks, thousands march in quote-unquote provocative attire to protest the idea that women's clothing or lifestyles could in any way invite bad things to happen to them. Now, I guess the argument here is, I don't know, she was asking for it kind of thing. I don't think anybody honestly believes that in the gaming world or otherwise. I think the stigma that is attached to this as a female streamer is unfortunate, but if you want to blame anyone, you blame those who take it too far, those who are true e-girls, and stop holding them up on a pedestal. Why is Alinity getting sponsorship deals and Pokimane? These people, they're entertainers, absolutely, far more popular than I am, but this is the stuff that gets headlines. I had a lot of people ask, why call it the Blank Stream? That's just wrong, said Casey Tron, a longtime Twitch streamer with 500,000 followers. Yeah, but our average, if we look up, just for funsies, if we look up Twitch stats, and then we look at, I'm curious how popular she even is. I bet you, let's see, Casey Tron. Can I type anything? I have a new keyboard and I'm adjusting to many typos. Okay, so her average I mean, look how tiny this stream is. That can't be right. Average viewers per stream, 120 to 180? This person isn't even relevant. I mean, even I get more views than that, and I don't call myself a streamer. I'm disappointed if I have less than 2,000 people watching me when I stream. And she streams daily. Here's 2,000 viewers, 600 viewers. I mean, it's not... I suppose some days it's higher than others, but wow. I mean, really? It's almost like Caseytron is looking for some attention. I mean, far be it from me to make an assumption, but the whole idea of calling this is taking back the name. It's giving less power to it. No, I don't think it is, Caseytron. I think it's about you getting attention. Cavanice, who has mockingly referred to herself as a blank streamer, made a name for herself on Twitch around 2013, a millennium ago. Mocking Twitch culture. People are upset about female streamers wearing low-cut tops. We'll see my streamer and say, oh yeah, she's making fun of female streamers acting like that, Cavanice told Kotaku in a 2018 profile. The way I see it is making fun of the people who get upset about that, eliciting fury and vitriol from self-serious gamers. Cavanice has, for years, satirized the widespread stereotype that women on Twitch are leveraging their goods for click. Well, that's not a stereotype. Well, I suppose maybe it is. But oftentimes stereotypes are based on factual evidence and lived experiences. You don't often see a stereotype that is like based in absolutely no truth at all. Now, again, I've said, yes, of course, there are amazing female streamers. The problem is they don't get any of the headlines, do they? The only way that these people seem to get headlines is when they act the fool, when they throw their cat, or when they do something insane like that. Tomorrow, and fellow streamer Izzy Bear, let's actually see how Izzy Bear is doing. I wonder if any of these people are relevant. I'm going to guess no. If we look at streamers, average viewers... Oh, actually, we want to go back to the other Twitch stats, right? Twitch stats. That's what we want. That's what we want. Twitch tracker. I know, Annie. I hear you. Even my cat knows. My cat knows these people aren't relevant, but it's almost like they're doing this just for attention. I mean, I couldn't possibly... This can't be her. That's not her. Well, regardless. Are leading a cadre of Twitch streamers in talking about the word on interactive gaming platform. Hosted the same day as the World Against Trafficking, the hashtag DumbStream is raising money for Freedom 424, a nonprofit raising awareness. Hey, I like it. If you want to raise, this is the acceptable way to do charity. If you actually raise money, it's fine, I think, if you get a bit of clout from it. Ultimately, I think this is just about, obviously getting their names in the headlines, and it worked. I think people like Caseytron and Alinity, these people have friends at Kotaku and Polygon. They know they're great for headlines. They know they can put provocative photos in the thumbnails. I mean, the stream will take place tomorrow. Over the phone, Cavanice and O'Hammond strategize what they do if Twitch's algorithms rain on their parade. Despite the streamer's efforts, it's ultimately on the company to govern the problems that take place on its platform. Really? I don't believe so. An effort that is clearly can be improved as people continually bypass whatever protections are currently in place. Well, I mean, you can block people, you can IP ban people. There's a lot of things in place, I believe. O'Hammond said she can't even write the word in the stream title. Cavanice, who is a Twitch partner, said she can. Just put a dash where the U is, O'Hammond suggests. So they themselves seem to be working together to break Twitch terms of service. In order to raise awareness, I believe, for themselves. Here's another article. Friday, young women are reclaiming the slur e-girl. Are you joking? Are you going to put that word in the same category with actual offensive words? Jaden Your Princess Diaz is haunted by the term e-girl. A League of Legends streamer competing among the top 2% of players, Diaz hasn't been able to escape it for years, every day in Twitch chat, in League of Legends games, and across social media. Look, if you don't want the word in your Twitch chat, just ban the word. It's not that difficult to do. Just remove it. It really hurts me, Diaz, who's 20, told Kotaku of the word, which she defines as a woman who quote, exploits the fact that she's a girl to get attention online. I think that's probably a fair definition of e-girl. Diaz with curled lengths of brown hair and a polished fashion sense, says viewers have called her a glorified cam girl throughout her career as a professional gamer. I let it control even the role I played in League, she explained, adding, I used to main support, but I stopped playing support because I hated being called a boosted e-girl, or a woman whose high League rank was earned by someone else. Well, I mean, e-girl is a world that has been followed female Twitch streamers and cosplayers around for years. Derogatory by nature, e-girl is wielded by naysaying trolls. What about people that are using it to accurately describe somebody? I don't think you're trolling if that's like an actual word that you're using to describe that. I think that any one of these female streamers, if they're legitimately upset about the term, they could probably name you 10 people who it accurately describes, in the same way that everyone calls male streamers like basement dwelling neckbeards, right? Or, I mean, everybody has some term that applies to them unfairly. I suppose I am in a basement and I do have a beard, but my neck's shaved, I suppose. To undermine a woman's legitimacy as a true gamer or nerd based on her looks or internet popularity. In 2013, right before it hit mainstream, one Urban Dictionary, we're quoting Urban Dictionary, often seeking the attention of professional gamers. Live sightings of e-girls can be found at gaming lands. As gaming culture moved on to Twitch and streamers garnered a modicum of micro-celebrity, public-facing girl gamers like Diaz began receiving the popular put-down and have been waging against it ever since. I mean, I think, you know, the term accurately does describe a lot of what you see on Twitch. I mean, here's a perfect example. We can look at Zoe Berger as a perfect example. The term has been leveraged to condescend women gaming online. Women gaming online have been leveraging it for their own purposes. Berger was the first Twitch streamer to turn the e-girl into her own self-aware money-making brand. Permanently banned from Twitch since 2016 for overly provocative content, Berger now describes herself as the head e-girl in charge of Lux Modeling, a collective of self-described e-girls who sell explicit photos and videos. I love the term e-girl because I think it's just like the word earlier. You're not supposed to take a derogatory term and give yourself empowerment. I'm going to try to make the gamer girl Walmart, she added, of Lux Modeling. What? Make the gamer girl Walmart? What? That doesn't even make sense. But I mean, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, it's just like, is it fair that the term gets applied? Well, we have Zombie Unicorn who likes to paint, you know, stand completely unclothed in front of a camera and paint her body. I don't know how else you would describe that. I mean, it's not art. I'm sorry. It's not. Not for... I mean, it can be an art form. It can be done artfully, but that's not why she does it. She does it for money. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. I, for one, think this whole thing is, of course, hilariously about self-promotion, as many of these people involved seem completely irrelevant in terms of the streaming world, and they're just trying to hang on to that persona. Had they gotten good or had they expanded their show over the years, they probably wouldn't need to do this. And I'm going to say I see right through a lot of this phony for charity stuff going on in the gaming world. I see a lot of my peers raising money for charity, and I think that's a great thing. But I also think it's a fine line in the gaming community. If you're going to be streaming a video game for charity or streaming something for charity and you make it more about yourself, which is, I'm assuming, exactly what this is going to be. But I suppose I could be wrong. Nonetheless, I assume there'll be great memes out of it. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.